What's next for the Atlanta Falcons? Now that crazy free agency frenzy period has died down and the hype has died down a little bit, what is next for the Atlanta Falcons in building out that Super Bowl contending roster? Now, in my opinion, I think there's three bigger needs that the Atlanta Falcons still need to compete at a high level. Number one, it's edge rusher. Number two, it's cornerback. And number three, it is wide receiver. Now, in regards to edge rusher and all the positions of need, I think the Atlanta Falcons are going to make edge rusher their priority, and then followed by cornerback, and then an additional receiver depth. I think they got some good pickups at receiver in the free agency period, and Darnell Mooney and then Rondell Moore, but I think they need one more receiver, and I think they'll address that a little later. But in regards to edge, I'm hearing that they're continuing to trade for Hassan Reddick. I think that the Philadelphia Eagles price is very, very high, but they're negotiating. They're kind of at a stalemate because Atlanta wants to pay this, and then the Philadelphia Eagles wants to receive this. But that is still ongoing. Now, in regards to the draft, there's three main options for edge. I'm hearing Jared Verse, Dallas Turner, and Latu from UCLA. Now, personally, I'm hearing that the Atlanta Falcons like the individual from UCLA, Latu, and I think they will trade back to get him. I don't think they'll select Dallas Turner at 8, especially with them trying to fulfill the needs that they need going forward. As we see, there hasn't been many additional moves in that free agency period. So I really think they're going to attack the edge need in two ways. Number one, either trade for Hassan Reddick, or number two, draft him with their first overall pick. Well, their first selection. So I don't know if that's 8 or if that'll be 16 or 22 in the first round, whatever it is. They are going to take edge here. Now, in regards to a cornerback need, I think there are some additional options they can go. A lot of people are saying they're going to pick up a cornerback in that second round or that second slotted pick for them. Now, I know they've had their eyes on individuals such as Kool-Aid McKinstry and Quinyon Mitchell. I think they'll try to get Kool-Aid in that late first round, early second round. Now, he may be gone, but that's an option. Another option is Terrion Arnold. But whatever those three names I just listed, if one of those are available in that early second to late first round, I think that'll be a pick for Atlanta Falcons. I think they need a cornerback to complement AJ Terrell, and one of those three guys also works. I also think they'll get pretty aggressive. If everything falls out with the Hassan Reddick, I think they'll get not somewhat aggressive in free agency and pick up some cornerback depth. I just think they need as much cornerback depth as possible. We got that AJ Terrell. We got that right side kind of solved out. We need that left corner. And there's plenty of options we can go to. But I'm hearing with that second overall pick, or that second pick, not second overall pick, but that second pick for the Atlanta Falcons, they want to target a cornerback here to get some of that needed depth on the roster. Third is wide receiver. I'm hearing that the Atlanta Falcons are not interested in using either their first pick or their second round pick on a receiver, unless it's just a big name that just falls to them at 8, such as Marvin Harrison or Malik Neighbors. I am hearing that if Rome is available, they may take him, but they may just end up trading back and getting an edge. They really want to solidify their choice at edge, and so that's why they might bump back and not select that first round receiver. They may go late second, early third in receiver. Some names have been thrown out as Xavier Legette out of South Carolina. That'd be a phenomenal addition, but I think he'll be going early. So I think there is a possibility that the Atlanta Falcons just roll the ball out with the receiving core they have now, with picking up an additional depth in like the 4th or 5th round. Depends on who's available on the board. So you got to think Darnell Mooney's probably going to play the Z. Drake London is probably going to play the X. And then you got Rondell Moore, who's going to play the slot, or they call that the W. That's a good roster, as you know, Drake London's being your primary possession catcher, and then Darnell Mooney's being that guy that goes to the field. He's always making quick twitch routes, getting open that way. So still a good roster to roll out with. And then you got Kadero Hodge still there too. So you still got some depth at receiver. I would like for them to pick up that one more receiver, especially in Zach Robinson's offense, running that 11 personnel. So that's 3 receivers out there pretty much majority of the time. But hey, who knows? They got a plan, but I'm hearing that they're going to choose receiver, that's like their third option, C option. But in regards to what they want to bring in now, number one, edge, that's a priority for them. Number two, cornerback, that's also a priority, but they want that edge first. And number three, receiver. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. And if you want to see more videos like this, check this out right here. In this video, I'll tell you about the impact that Hassan Reddick could have on the Atlanta Falcons. And like always, peace.